benefactor's been a factor. Well, truthfully, we know you never been a factor. Well, honestly,
from the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at Paul Brown Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Cincinnati Bengals. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
One, right?
Mike 28. I'm scared. Deuce.
11.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. This goes out wide from Mixon. Call it a gain of 5. And all of a sudden here, it's third down.
11.
Number 28, Mike. He's coming. Check in.
Now it's Burrow.
You can't block me.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
It is one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their own 21. To throw, it's Mahomes. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Throwing now is Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
A CD, he tried to kind of lob that one in there. It looked pretty going through the air. The problem was it was in the air a little bit too long.
Yeah, that's a tough one because for that type of a route and what he tried to do and needed to do, he had to put a little air under it, and the defender was actually able to take advantage of it because it hung up there just long enough for him to get there and take it away.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he'll be out right at the 35. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here, first and 10.
11 empty.
Mike 28. Yo. Hey, check 24. Check 24.
11.
Here's Burrow.
He's coming. Check in. What we got?
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
On one, right?
65.
12.
65. Mike 28. Bring it.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow.
Check in.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, you know, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
11, 11, 11, 11. 11 MT tank. 11 MT tank. Stop.
To the air again, Burrow. Dumps it off to Mixon. And some room to roam now. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 27-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Stop. 11 MT tank. 11 MT tank.
28. Mike, 28. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
11 MT. 11 MT. 11 Thomas. Stop.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Wide open receiver complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
12, 12, 12.
Come on, the ball hard. Mike, 28.
Stop.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Here we go,
2nd and 5.
Ready? It's hot. Hot. Here it's hot.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
It's hot. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Play action. It's Burrow. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, it's still early in the game. No sense taking a chance on 3rd down and forcing one into traffic. So I like the wise play he made there. Get it to the sideline out of bounds where no one's going to have a chance at it.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Flush to his right. And going deep for Hill. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Mahomes going to throw. And this one caught by Travis Kelce.
And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Mahomes to throw once more. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelce.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. Mahomes now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off at the 15, and he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. To throw on 2nd and 10. Burrow. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. Pretty good timing. He waited just enough for that post play to develop and laid it right in there.
And you know what a lot of teams do when they decide to throw a post route? Because it's a little bit longer developing play. They max protect. Bring everyone in, keep the tight end in, an extra back to make sure the quarterback has time to deliver the football.
Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
3 down. 3 down. Mike 28. Mike 28. Watch the run.
Here we go.
First down. Here's Burrow.
Let's go. Keep tight.
Escaping the pressure right. Going for it all. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Another first down there as this one goes for 25. Mahomes now on first down. Looking left side, and it's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. And this one too low.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Second down and goal. Mahomes toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
And his kick here is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now Mahomes. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
It's almost human nature, isn't it? They score on one play, you come out on offense, you try and do exactly the same thing. They tried the deep ball, couldn't quite connect, but give them an A for effort.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And going deep for Hill. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. That's pulled in at the 32. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Now it's Burrow. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
11, Thomas.
Mike 16, Mike 16. I got him. Hey, check back 16, check back 16. So we got man.
11, Mighty. 11, Mighty.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you pass.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 27-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Hey, check back 16, check back 16. I got him.
Number 16's coming. Check Mike.
Now Burrow on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, Frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Burrow. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
16,
check back 16.
11, mighty. 11, mighty.
16's coming. Check Mike. Check Mike.
I got it. Mike 16, Mike 16. Stay with your man.
12, 12, 12.
Lost motion.
Stop.
And Burrow going to throw again. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. McPherson's kick is good, and that'll push the lead up to 17. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. And going deep for Hill. And that is incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. So we've reached halftime here in the Queen City, and it's the Bengals leading this one. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
These two teams making their final adjustments for the second half. And to bring it your way, we go back up to Cincinnati and Brandon Gott.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. And again, it's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And he comes back with one complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Mahomes firing complete, and he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. On first down, Mahomes flushed out right.
And he'll just get rid of it.
The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third. Mahomes hit. He lost the football, and the Bengals grab it. Look at the big man rumble. He's at the 50. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half. And down 3 scores, a lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, a 22.
Hey. Mike 16, Mike
11.
Here we go.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase, his second touchdown of the night. And the Bengals take advantage of the turnover to put up 6. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 24. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 63 yards receiving for him now, and that last catch good enough for a first down. Throwing now is Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. He's got a man, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 23 yards, the final tally. Now here's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And this one is incomplete. Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up.
52's the mark, boys, 52.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 15-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken at the goal line.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. The passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Come on. Mike 16, Mike 16.
On 2nd and 1, Burrow. That's into the hands of Gafford, complete. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
11.
16's coming. Check Mike. Check Mike.
Play action. It's Burrow rolling to his right. Shakes off the sack. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he's got some space here. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. Flush to his right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the 4th. He'll buy some time right. This will be caught inside the 10. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 23. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. On 2nd and 10, Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Looking downfield for Kelsey. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory. Patrick Mahomes, he can do everything seemingly, and that time he just reared back and let it fly. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. From 13 yards out, and the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. Mahomes will throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off. And he is going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. The Bengals drive about to get going, and they look to finish strong in this fourth quarter, and this is a unit that certainly has turned things around from a week ago. Just a much more productive all-around ball game. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Here we go. Ready? Playing hot. 11.
Hey, check back 16. Check back 16.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow to Mixon on the check down. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
11.
Looking to throw again on second down. Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and they're going to face a third down. Here's Burrow. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth.
3 down. Odd. Mike 16.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. He'll rifle this one deep right side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Trey Hendrickson, his second sack of the night.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw caught by his receiver, Hill. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold onto the football while being jostled?
And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. 23 yards on the play. And he floats one there, incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
11 MT paint. 11, 11, 11.
Now it's Burrow. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
12, 12, 12.
Let's get it. Mike 16.
Throwing now is Joe Burrow.
Here I come. Here I come.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down.
16's coming. Check Mike. Check Mike.
11 MT. 11 MT. 11 MT paint. 11 dot.
Here we go with Burrow.
Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, defense.
Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
16's coming. Check Mike. Check Mike.
Watch the run.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Well, listen, when you've got the lead, there's absolutely no sense trying to fit a ball in where you shouldn't. You can see the coaching in his head taking place on that play because he saw he had a receiver in the area. He just put it well over his head out of harm's way.
Check Mike 16.
12, 12, 12. Dot.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Burrow. And this one complete to Gafford. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down.
Tight end right. We got 3, fellas.
Burrow looking to pass. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
11, 11. 11, 11.
Check Mike 16. Check Mike 16.
Dot.
Now Burrow on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. To try again after the sack. Burrow steps away to his left. Under pressure again, and down he goes.